Hi, we're here at Basel Cellars with Kevin Stephenson, and we are hosting the Fave Lifestyle Show here, and we are just so excited to be in your tasting room in Woodinville, Washington. And Kevin, thank you for joining us today.
Well, thanks for being here. It's my pleasure.
Yes, I'm so excited to be tasting some of your wines today. And you have this lovely tasting room in Woodinville, and you have an outdoor area that you can sit in for summertime. So tell us a little bit about your place over in Walla.
Oh, the big estate.
Yes, the big, it is.
In my opinion, now I got to put that out there because I don't want to offend anybody in Walla. In my opinion, it's the most extravagant estate in Walla. Not by any official title, but I mean, it's just hands down gorgeous.
Yes, well, I was reading though, it is considered one of the premier destination wineries.
Yeah, yep, it certainly is.
It's a great place to go visit.
If you ever get the chance to, you'll see why it's one of the premier destination wineries.
Yes.
Sits on 95 acres of our land, 26 under vine for our own estate vineyard, which is Double River Vineyard. And we have the main estate we actually rent out. So a lot of wedding parties, it's a venue for weddings, or if people want to just family reunions, a lot of big get-togethers. But I mean, because it was built as a personal residence, it's not rentable like hotel room by room.
Okay.
So, you know, a 8-bedroom estate would be a little pricey for a lot of people. So we also have a cabana out back.
Okay.
Which sleeps up to 4 people. So it's a lot more affordable option for a couple or a small
that's
group.
right by the pool too. I was looking at the pictures, and it's just really awesome.
Yep. And if you rent it out, you know, nobody's there after hours, so skinny dipping is A-okay.
Yeah, and it's kind of an American lodge style, isn't it? Kind of that northwesty.
Most of it is.
A lot of big wood.
What you can see is. Yep, but if you go down in the basement, the guy who built it, he had a thing for Harleys. So that's where you get a little bit of the leopard print carpet, a little bit of the blue neon lights.
How funny, yes. Now, and you also have a big space there for the winery, I understand.
Yes. Yep.
And is it nicknamed something?
Well,
I was reading, like
it's often referred to as the Bat Cave.
The Bat Cave. I think that is something that I would definitely have to see.
Yep, it's underground there. I don't know the exact square footage, but it's pretty large.
Yeah, very fun. Well, I would love to pop over there and see it. And like you said, you host a lot of weddings and different reunions and all different kinds of things.
Yep. And our tasting room is there on the property as well. So if you're out there visiting, you know, grab a glass of wine, bring some cheese or some bread, and sit out on the patio, and they'll serve you up well.
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about your wines.
Yes, I've actually got a couple here for you today.
Okay. So what
Start you off with our 100% Semillon.
Okay.
Now this one is, we made about 107 cases of this. It's more on the creamy, buttery side of white wine.
Okay.
You can kind of get with the nose and the flavor there, you get some of that creamy, sort of buttery notes on it, and especially the mouthfeel when you taste it.
Definitely.
Very well rounded and whatnot.
Yes, this surprises me because Semyon, in my mind, I always thought was a little sweeter, but I absolutely love this because it does have that buttery flavor, and it's so good.
And it's very much not your typical Semillon. It's almost very Chardonnay style, don't you think?
Right.
And
I'm a Chardonnay gal, so this is now like my new favorite.
And you don't get a whole lot of Chardonnay around here. I feel like, you know, of course, compared to California.
Right.
But when people come in, they say, "Oh, do you make a Chardonnay?" I usually say, "No, but hey, try this out." And the way we made it that way, using basically 3 main tricks of the trade. 1, it was aged in 80% new oak. And 2, it was aged on the lees, which is all the sediment and dead yeast and all that stuff. So that's hanging out at the bottom of the barrel, and we stir it up, and it kind of adds to that viscosity in the body and the mouthfeel.
Okay.
And then thirdly, it goes through malolactic fermentation, which after the...
Okay, now we're doing wine talk.
That's right. So malolactic fermentation, also known as secondary fermentation, is after the wine is already fermented and it is wine, there's still malic acid in there. And we use a bacteria called Enococcus eni to convert that malic acid into lactic acid, which is a lot more smooth and round as opposed to the malic acid, which is a little more tart and astringent. Maybe something you'd want in a Pinot Gris or Sauvignon Blanc or something like that.
And is it, I think you were telling me that Semillon too doesn't age as long, is that correct? Or sit in the barrel, or is it part of the process
that's shorter? Some
Semillons
can age quite a bit. We aged this one in barrel for 9 months.
Oh, okay.
Yep, which, you know, just depending on the style you want to make it, some people don't age their wine in barrel at all, let alone, you know, maybe just a couple of months or a few, or who knows. You know, there's so many different things you can do when you're making the wine.
Well, this is lovely. This is going to be so great for summertime. Just really, really, it's super fresh and clean. And
yeah, I get notes of...
You know, this is a really tough job that I have here. I have to sit and taste wine.
Yeah, right? And this wine, I think, pairs great with say, a risotto with cream sauce or crab cakes or something like that. And I've even been told it pairs well with Humboldt fog cheese, which I personally have never had, but I'm going to take that person's word for it.
Okay, sounds great. Yes. Okay, so tell us a bit about the next wine that we're highlighting today, which is the Merriment.
2012 Merriment. This is kind of our flagship Bordeaux blend. It's Cab Sauv, Merlot, Cab Franc, and a splash of Malbec as well.
Ooh.
And it's probably my favorite red wine that we've got.
Oh, it has a very nice nose to it. Very smooth, very clean.
You know, the cool thing about this, I get kind of like dried herbs, so some dried berries, a little bit of cedar. All those things just make me feel really cozy and whatnot. So this to me is a very kind of cozy wine, almost in a homeopathic way. So I'd love to say this wine cures what ails you, but none of these statements are approved by the Food and Drug Administration, and I am not a licensed doctor, so...
All your disclaimers out
yes,
there. And perfect for a day when it is rainy outside in Seattle. We're here in Woodinville. And so this is perfect for a day like today.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think this pairs very well with, say, a rack of lamb or a duck breast risotto or something. And the awesome thing is right next door, we've got Tandem, which serves both of those things. So
perfect.
Grab your bottle and grab your meal.
Yes, sounds wonderful. So we hope that you all visit Kevin here in Woodinville at their tasting room. Like I said, they have an outdoor little seating area, and it's very cozy inside here. So we look forward to you joining and sipping the Basel Cellars wines.
We look forward to having you here.
Great, thanks. We'll see you next time at Fave Lifestyles. Woo.